Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're looking at something a little different. Not the content you see on screen, but the absolute logistical challenge of getting it there.
Exactly, especially when there is miles away.
We're doing a deep dive on a very specific piece of hardware, the Thor Broadcast F-4SDI-Tx kit. Basically, how professional video gets from point A to B over huge distances using fiber optics.
And it's all about keeping that signal perfect. We're talking about HD-SDI here, which is the pro standard for uncompressed video. That signal is running at 1.485 gigabits per second.
That sounds like a lot. Can you put that in perspective for us?
It's massive. You're moving data maybe 60 times faster than a standard home fiber connection from just a few years back. And the problem has always been moving that much data needs heavy, thick, and very expensive copper cable.
And even then, you can't go very far, right?
Well, not at all. You lose the signal pretty quick.
Okay, so let's unpack the solution. This little box, it looks so compact, but it feels like a total game changer.
It is, and it's not just handling one video feed.
Right, it's consolidating four separate, full bandwidth HD-SDI channels at the same time.
4 independent feeds simultaneously. And it's not just for, the Olympics, though it certainly works on that scale. It's becoming standard.
So things like university campuses, big security networks.
Any place you need to consolidate signals. It acts as an SDI-over-fiber multiplexer. Running 4 separate cables across a campus is it's a non-starter.
And the distance is it's mind-boggling. We're talking about sending all 4 of those HD signals over one single strand of fiber, correct?
A single strand, that's the key. It has to be a single-mode fiber. Your traditional copper runs out of steam fast. And even multi-mode fiber gives you, maybe 3,000 feet?
Which isn't very far in a large venue.
No. This kit pushes that to 20-kilometer standard, with options to go all the way to 100.
Wow.
You're replacing literal tons of copper wire. And it's not just the video. It carries the embedded audio, all the ancillary data. It even supports older standards like SD-SDI.
But the video feed, as important as it is, that's only half the story, isn't it?
It is, because once you can see the picture, you have to be able to control the source.
And this gets us to the return path. This isn't just a one-way street. There's a feedback loop built in.
Precisely. The unit has a return path serial RS-485 channel. That two-way communication is absolutely essential.
So you can actually send commands back to the camera.
Exactly. Imagine a camera operator is 15 kilometers away, or it's a robotic security camera. You need to send commands back to adjust the pan, the tilt, the zoom. The RS-485 channel handles all of that control data.
That makes perfect sense. So let's say a forklift runs over a fiber cable out in the field, which definitely happens. What then?
Immediately. Reliability is everything. There are link alarm indicators on both the transmitter and the receiver that will instantly flag a problem with the connection, so there's no guesswork.
It's a closed, reliable system.
It is, and it's modular too. You can add auxiliary cards if you need other controls like RS-232 or even external audio.
So let's bring this all home for you, the listener. What this kit really does is solve a huge problem. It takes 4 massive 1.5 gigabit per second video streams,
consolidates them, and sends them over huge distances with perfect signal integrity,
while also giving you full remote control over your equipment at the other end.
All through a single strand of fiber optic cable.
So what's the big takeaway here?
The ability to send 4 independent HD signals, plus all that control data, over a fiber strand thinner than a human hair. It just fundamentally changes the logistics of setting up huge venues.
Right.
Just think about this for a second. The space, the weight, the cost you save by replacing dozens of heavy copper cables with one tiny box and a spool of fiber. It means broadcast teams can set up and tear down massive, complex events faster and cheaper than ever before. It's a revolution in a little black box.